Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you...
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead Radio Show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
Hello! Do it like that.
Hello!
Yeah, like that.
Hello!
Not like that.
No, that was awful.
The one you did when I wasn't.
Hello!
Okay, save it for when it's on.
Sorry.
God, I turn off the microphone, and you're like, gold. I turn the microphone on, I get ah. Seriously, ready?
Hello! That wasn't it either. Damn it. Hello!
That was it.
All right. This is the one. Hello! Hello!
Hello.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
So do it like hey. All right, you ready from hey?
Hey!
Now.
Hello! Hey!
Knockem dead. Comedy show.
Hello!
Do it like that.
Hello!
Yeah, like that.
What's the matter? I asked him to wear yellow, and that's what he shows up in a crossing guard.
It's not crossing guard.
All right, calm
This
down.
is a New York
Calm
State
down.
DOT approved safety vest.
That crossing guards wear.
Crossing guards don't wear one this nice.
All right, calm down. Whoa, takes a lot of pride in his glow-in-the-dark vest. Did you ever see? Did you ever see that movie with John Ritter, Skin Deep?
I don't think so.
It's hilarious. It's about a man that's like he loves his wife, but she leaves him. But he just has like beautiful women are his weakness. And in this movie, he's getting laid like left and right. Just beautiful women are his weakness. So this movie's like probably mid '80s. So this is when AIDS and safe sex were like big topics back then.
Yeah.
So there's this one scene he's with this woman, and they're in her bedroom, and she turns the lights out. Right. So now the screen is black. You don't see anything. And she goes, "All right, hang on a second before we do this." And you hear a drawer open. You hear like she's grabbing something. And you hear a little rip, and all of a sudden you just see like this glow in the dark blue circle, and it's a glow in the dark condom.
Okay.
So he takes it. So now he puts it on. So you hear him putting it on. So you just see this shape of a dick, but it's blue, and that's all you see, right? And you hear them. He's like, "You really want me to wear this?" Where now it's like, it's like everybody does it, But back then it was still like a big thing. So and I saw this in the theater. People are cracking up. So you hear them fooling around, but then you hear the front door open. And he's like, "Who's that?" She goes, "Oh, that's my husband." He's like, "Your husband?" So you just see this little blue dick running across the room, and you hear like he's hiding in the closet. So now you see a black screen again. And you hear the husband from downstairs, "Honey, I'm home." And, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Nothing." "Oh, you're in the bedroom. What are you doing up there?" She's like, "Nothing. He goes, "Oh, I'll be right there, honey." And she's like, No. But sure enough, he comes in. But you hear the door open, and again, it's still black screen. So you're just hearing all this. But now here comes a pink one, comes walking in.
A pink one.
So she's like, "No, honey, no, I don't want to do this. I'm not in the mood. He's like, "Oh, come on." John Ritter sneezes in the closet. So the husband's like, "What was that?" So you just see the pink thing. You hear the closet door open, and you see this one now comes out, and they're yelling at each other. And the guy's like, "I'm going to kill you." So now you just see them. You just see the
that's
pink,
brilliant.
But then it gets better. So now you see like they're jumping over the bed. So you see the thing go like this, and they're like the girl is screaming. So there's all this.
Still a black screen.
Yeah, you see the two dicks, a blue dick and a pink dick. Just But then it's craziness ensues. So they're like all over the place. So from all the skirmish and whatnot, they end up. You just see the pink and the blue. They're running all around. And all of a sudden, you just see, poof, like they actually run into these two hard-ons hit. Right? And it just pauses for a second, and you just hear, poof, Like they both fall, and that's the end of the scene.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to YouTube it.
Skin Deep with John Ritter. It's so funny. I remember reading when the movie came out that it almost got a XXX rating because that's all this movie was. Well, probably a lot to do with that scene, but also just the content and whatnot. There's a lot of boobies in it and stuff. I'm just not sure. Say hi to everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, okay, there you are. I was having trouble hearing you. All right. Well, hi, everybody. It's the Knockem Dead Comedy Show. Mike and I are here. Sean Kearns will be joining us in a little while, probably around 11:45-ish. The Knockem Dead Comedy Show on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, please follow the Facebook page. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the page and hit the thumbs up. What are you doing?
I didn't know if the camera. I'm on camera there from this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're on.
No, I see that. Is that this camera?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's lovely.
He's just discovering that?
I just discovered it.
Oh. If you're on Facebook and you want to stay there, that's great. But if you'd like to participate in the show today and talk to us and comment throughout the show, please do so on YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, where you will see Sean Kearns this Saturday at a show that I'm producing. Me and Don Sill are producing the show. Gov's Comedy Club Podcast presents Clash of the Boroughs. Mike Pachetti and friends, Staten Island and Astoria, Queens. Mike Pachetti is hosting the event. Mike Pachetti, from...
You mentioned Don Sill. I
did, but we're not on camera right now because I'm showing this picture.
Sorry.
Mike Pachetti, as President Jimble from Smiling Friends on Adult Swim. Greg Kritikos, great local comedian. Johnny McDonald, who was here yesterday, he'll be on that show. Sean Kearns, who's here today, he's on that show. Courtney Otera and Andrew Farella. I'm only trying to speak. Would you shut up?
Sorry. Emphysema.
Go to govs.com, make your reservations, and Sean will be here in just a little while. John Russo says, good morning, Buckwheat and Cat Jew.
Cat Jew. I thought it was Jew Cat.
I thought it was Jew Cat, too. But we knew what he meant, and either one.
Dyslexia kicked in this morning.
I'm fine with either
Have another
one.
cup of coffee, John.
I told the story yesterday, and I'll tell it again today. The Rusiellos are obsessed with me. They're now ordering packages on Amazon and, putting my address in instead of their own. That's. I have a feeling pretty soon I'm going to see the little red light in my bathroom, I think.
The little red light in your bathroom.
The little, the pen light, Like, I think they're going to be, watching me.
That could be a form of stalking.
I believe that's what I said.
Well, I don't understand the pen light. You threw me.
But I actually said they're stalking me. I actually said those words.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When was this?
You want me to turn this up? Can you? Are you? You want me to start over?
I have a little hearing loss from things. What? You got a little
But
thing
I'm on
that's
this side.
bothering me over there.
What happened?
On your earpiece there. You got a little flap. See, it's breaking off there. See?
No.
Right there. Right there. Right here.
Oh. Yeah, actually, looking at it, the whole thing is.
Wow. Would you get hungry?
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
And there he is.
Oh, jeez.
Good morning, sir.
I want to thank you for starting this show at 11 o'clock in the morning talking about two glowing dicks.
Yeah, I think
it was very, very exciting. So can I put my interpretation of this show?
Okay.
Two pricks talking about two dicks.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, it is nice. It is nice because I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
He's making fun of my wife's mistake by sending a package to his residence. All right, and he doesn't tell the whole story. He's making light of this, and it's not nice, Mr. Walker.
Well, two things. First off, the story of the two dicks has nothing to do with this. Secondly, I was still telling the story when you called.
Oh, okay. All right. I stand corrected. Now, my question to you is, did you give Mr. Kaplan the package so Mr. Kaplan can mail it out?
Come on. Of course I did. Come on.
What's the matter with you,
thank you.
Lucio?
I rescind everything I said. I apologize. I totally apologize for what I said to you earlier. All right, you're not a dick. All right, you're a mensch. Ask the Jew cat or the cat Jew what a mensch means.
I actually know that. I do know that already. So I thank you for that. Yes.
Well, you're a mensch. All right, and just remember one thing: a henden menden trenden basis villies geld. Okay, do you know what that means?
I think he just spoke backwards. I'm not really sure. No, I have no idea what you said.
That is Yiddish.
Okay.
I'm sure if Carol was listening, she would understand some of the, that is Yiddish. And I try to speak that to the Jew cat, but he didn't know what I was talking about either.
Well, yeah. How does Rusiello know all this Yiddish language?
That's because I was born in the Bronx, and the Bronx is a very diversified area. And I was born in a tenement apartment, and there was Irish, Italians, and Jews in the building.
Wow.
Yes, and we were for some reason or another, all the boobies and the nonnas and the grandmas used to take care of the kids. And if you were in Mark Wishnorth's house and Ethel Wishnorth was there, she spoke to you in Yiddish. And if you didn't understand it, you had to learn it. And if you were in the Rusiello household and my mother was there, my mother would speak to them in Italian and English.
Right.
And if you were Irish, you just had a drink.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
But that's how I learned Yiddish and the Jewish culture, which, by the way, is the most fantastic culture in the world. The Jewish culture is the greatest. Their food is fantastic. Their methodology of their religion is just awesome, and it's really a wholesome way of living.
Well, can't you say the same about the Italian Catholic way of life?
Nah, the Italians are all fucked up. Come on.
Yeah, but you mentioned the food. I mean, Italians have great food.
Yeah, nah. You would know. You don't eat Italian food. I've asked you 100. You don't eat spaghetti. You hate spaghetti. You hate. The only thing you eat is steak, burgers, and French fries.
We're not talking about me. We're just talking in general terms here.
Oh, well, you know what it is? I grew up on that, and I'm tired of it.
Oh.
I've been eating for 70. What is this jerk off doing? What? Are you okay today? What is your
You
problem?
never saw the Archie Bunker skit where he takes the
I've seen it. Yes, I knew exactly what you were referring to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I tell you, Wednesdays have been such a highlight of my almost ending life.
Ending life.
Well, actually, that's very apropos that he said almost ending life, because he just said he's tired of the Italian lifestyle. I think there's a couple of guys already on their way to his house after hearing that statement.
Possibly, yes.
And I think they have cement boots in his size.
Kaplan's house?
No, you.
Oh.
My house?
You're the one. You said I'm tired of the Italian way of life.
Yeah, no, nobody's going to come to my house. Are you kidding me? No, you can't get in my house. It's a fortress. Wow. You got to go through a gate, through a guard, into this. It's a pain in the ass to get to my house.
Yeah, and Dawn's going to lead them every step of the way.
No, my wife loves me. I don't know what's wrong with that woman. She adores me. I can't figure her out.
She does.
Really. She thinks I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
that
listen, gentlemen, I will leave you with this fine moment of gander. You have a wonderful show. All right, Kaplan, you're a total moron bringing that safety vest to the show and trying to pawn that off.
But he told me to wear
why
it.
would you even have that?
Is that? Yeah, I didn't tell you to wear it. I just said something yellow. Is this
Something
all,
yellow.
Yeah, but why would you even have that?
Right? Is that all you have? That's yellow.
Yes.
Is that for nostalgia? No, he's keeping it because he said, "Oh, look at me! I was a highway guy. Oh, yeah, look at that."
I know, and now the rest of him is dressed like he's about to rob a bank.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, with the black.
Yeah.
All right? Jesus Christ.
You know, you
Unbelievable.
should know this better than anybody, Mr. Walker.
Yeah.
When you're performing, what is the best thing to wear? Dark colors.
when you're performing, sure.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
aren't we performing?
You call this performing? I gotta get off. Goodbye.
Yes, but I think that pertains to live performing, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you not on the
No, I mean live on stage.
But you're on the airwaves.
We're on the airwaves, but I think, like look at this, for example. First of all, I mean, we have this gray background as it is, so that's a bad tone. And then, all in black. So, we need brightness to...
Well, I actually have a reflective gray strip combined with a gray strip and a yellow vest. It's nice contrast there. See how that works there?
You know what? He called. He chimed in. He called. He said those words in Yiddish. He didn't tell us what it means.
No, he didn't.
I've
heard him. No, I've
he
heard
said
him
you
say,
would.
Huh? No, he has said a lot of things in Yiddish, and then he tells me. But yeah, you're right. He didn't say what it meant.
No, he did not.
He could have told us, "Go fuck ourselves" in Yiddish. I don't think he knows those words in Yiddish.
So, So I was telling the story. The Rustiellos, they sent a package in the mail. So John called in yesterday and he said that because they sent me that share picture, that's why my address was in the Amazon thing, in the Amazon queue. But I think they're stalking me, and I think they didn't realize the wrong address was in there because they're so used to looking at it. Like, they're so obsessed with me that, like,
I agree.
They see that address and that's normal to them.
Tony, it's the beginning of the end for you.
Yeah.
It's how it starts.
Probably. So, if I should go missing, go looking. First place you should go look is Boynton Beach, Florida. Just telling you that now. Boynton Beach, right? That's what it's called?
That's correct.
I have no idea where that is.
Boynton.
Boing. 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 Boing.
Yeah, boing, 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 boing.
So, speaking of getting stuff in the mail, I received this in the mail yesterday from Anthony Scotto Restaurants.
Ooh.
It's addressed to me. It's got my name on it.
That's a fancy schmancy place, isn't it?
I don't know. I know the Scottos. They own like almost all the big catering halls and restaurants on Long Island. So that name I knew. I never heard of Anthony Scotto Restaurants. The envelope says, "Happy birthday to you." Okay, so it's addressed to me, and it says, "A birthday gift for you." So I open it up.
Wait, when is your birthday?
Well, that's the thing. So it's, "Happy birthday, Anthony."
It's a good looking steak.
That's the thing. From the Halston's American Kitchen, the Halston American Kitchen and Bar, which I had never heard of.
Where is it?
I don't know, but
There's no address on the.
But I see the steak.
Card?
I see the steak there, and I thought the same thing. Well, it's like, wow, that looks really freaking good. You all right?
Yeah, no.
So here's the inside of the Halston. I still have no idea where it is.
Oh, with even a gift card.
Well, that's the thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So it says, "Come celebrate with us. The Good Life Rewards program is just another way we take care of our loyal guests. After you enroll in the program, you'll earn points each time you dine with us. The points can be redeemed for dining at any of our restaurants." So I have to register as a guest, and then the gift card is in effect.
That's the conflict.
Right. So I'm just realizing
that's the
now.
little scheme.
I saw the steak, and I saw the gift card, and I'm like, oh, this is my lucky day. Oh, here we go. It's in Melville on 110. Maybe it's new because I have never heard of this place.
I've never heard of Halston's. I know Halston makes a cologne.
Oh, look at this. So, yeah, $25 gift card, all from the Halston. It expires this year on December 15th.
Wow.
December 15th, ladies and gentlemen, is this man's birthday. This year in particular, he will be 60.
What are you flicking boogers at?
It was the little sticker.
Oh, the little...
Oh, my God. And I don't know. And I flicked it. And there it is.
There it is.
I flicked
it. That could have went into the groove and affected your whole board.
Oh, imagine that. Like I got enough problems with this damn thing. So
December 15th. Big fucking deal.
Oh, look at they got a nice burger in the picture here. That's a thick burger. Michael, I think we should check this place out.
So what about they know you like steak? You got it.
And it says happy birthday, Anthony.
Maybe it was supposed to go to me, December 15th.
Maybe. And because that's the thing, to answer your question, yeah, my birthday was 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know if these guys are early or late with this, but it touched me. It touched my heart.
Well, now you put me in a bad mood.
Well, first off, everything puts you in a bad mood. But secondly, how did I do that?
You know, just first of all, bringing up my birthday is it's a very
60's hitting you hard?
No, not at all. Actually,
so
no. I'm a senior teenager.
I don't know what that is.
A senior teenager. I have the energy of a teenager, although, albeit, I'll be 60.
Okay.
You like that?
No. So what's bothering you then?
You know, I get flashbacks when people bring up my birthday because when I was a child, and I know this is not Dr. Joyce Brothers here or any type of, psychiatric program. My birthday, first of all, there was 1 year my parents went Christmas shopping on my birthday.
You have mentioned that before.
I have mentioned that before. I apologize. Not really.
No, it's all right. Yeah, you don't have to. I repeat stuff all the time on here.
And then a lot of times, Tony, my family would give me a present on my birthday, but this is for Christmas also.
Okay.
Happened many times.
All right, but that's...
But you have to understand.
Are they spending more money on that particular gift? Oh.
No, it's like, here's a present, but you have to understand, this is for birthday and Christmas. So I think people get gypped.
I've done that with my son, but it's a special, expensive gift. And I'll say to him in advance.
When's his birthday?
November 26th.
Oh, he's not close to Christmas, though.
He's a month away.
He's a month away.
So I've said it to him. So
I'm 9 days away. 9.
10.
9.
10.
Well, Christmas Eve is the 24th. Am I correct?
All right, but Christmas. We're talking about Christmas.
Well, Christmas Eve, we always exchange presents.
Oh.
I never did the Christmas morning thing because my mother was too busy throwing coffee or throwing the Christmas tree at us. So Christmas Eve, she had a couple of sarsaparillas, and she would calm down, and at the 14 cups of coffee, 3 cartons of cigarettes, and that would make her calm.
All right.
So that's why I don't like my birthday, and I'm not a big fan of Christmas. No, and I know I'm just not trying to insult anybody, but I don't like the holidays. I hate the fucking holidays. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I had to adjust my pants. And while I was trying to do that, I kept stepping on this cord, which was pulling my earphones down. Yeah, I'm just a mess over there. I'm going to have flashbacks, too. So, all right, but you're talking about birthdays as a kid. You haven't been a kid in 40 years.
It's every year. It's every year. I'd like anybody to chime in who has a birthday within 10 days of Christmas, either the 15th to New Year's Eve, right? Or the 5th of January. Well, after Christmas is different. So if you're 10 days prior to Christmas, if your birthday, I want to hear what they have to say. If they have had the same experience as me.
I know a girl who has the same birthday as you, but she's Jewish. So I don't think, plus I haven't talked to her in ages.
Yeah, but that might be similar because Hanukkah actually would be worse because that's 9 days.
Right. So the birthday is like the start of 9 days. So it would be 10 days of celebration.
Not really.
As a half Jew, you guys didn't do that?
As a Jew cat, I could say, the Jewish faith, those 9 days it's really about their religion. They speak in Yiddish and they do prayers. And
right.
I'm sure John Rusiel will give us a whole diatribe. You like that word?
He translated, by the way. May you have health and wealth in life. Thank you, John. Same to you,
Health and
pal.
wealth.
Health and wealth.
Health and wealth?
Health and wealth.
Wealth and wealth.
Health and wealth.
Yeah,
at the store. Let's go to the store and have some health and wealth.
My name is Mike Tyson. Merry Christmas.
Sally fell seesaw by the seesaw.
My name is Mike Tyson. I was 19 when I went championship.
So through the years, since you've been a kid,
who are you, Kenny Rogers?
yes, you've had.
Bless you.
Thank you. You've had a son.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't change the atmosphere of the holiday season for you?
May I be, honest at this particular moment?
Whenever you have something to say, just say it.
I'm always happy when I'm around the kids because I love
Right.
them dearly. I mean, they've brought so much joy in my life. My son, I'm very proud of him. My daughter-in-law, those 5 human beings, I love when I'm with them. Right?
Yes.
So Christmas, when I see them, yeah, of course I'm happy. I'm not saying it sucks. No, I love them. They're beautiful creatures.
So the answer is yes.
What?
The question was, does being with them and
It
celebrating
does.
with them every year, doesn't that change the
Celebrating
whole attitude?
Christmas, yes.
Yeah.
But the whole build-up, I always get a knot in myself. My birthday's coming up. It fucking sucks. Can I say something here? Birthdays were given to us. It's the day of your birth. It's the one day a year. Okay. It's the one day a year. Now, I'm not trying to be needy or didactic or facetious in any manner, but it's the one day a year. And John Rusiello and I just had a fucking conversation. Excuse me? We just had a conversation about this not too long ago.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Huh? It's the one day a year. Did you just mute me?
I muted me.
Oh.
I had to cough, so I muted myself.
It's the one day a year that you're supposed to be made special. It's the one day a year that I don't ask for much, right? No one asks for really much. But it's the one day a year that this is your day. It's the day you birth. It's a celebration of the day you were born. So maybe I have high expectations. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. John Rusiello yells at me all the time that I do. But most people do.
Let me ask you this then. Also, in the years since you've been a child, you've and I'm not saying this to make fun of you but you've been married 3 times, you've had other relationships, you have a son, you have grandkids. There must be, since the age of 21, so we're talking 39, 30, yeah, something like that, 39 years, there must have been some great birthday celebrations. That would help, I would think would help change the attitude of an upcoming birthday. Not one.
The one last year was nice. The one last year, it was just me and you know who, and Stephen, Frankie, and the 3 kids. And it was very nice.
Frankie is your daughter-in-law?
Yeah, her name is Francesca, but everyone refers to her as Frankie.
My apologies. I probably knew that and I forgot.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Sorry, Frankie.
And so that was nice. But you have to understand, out of 59 going on 60, and I'm sure this one will be the same, everyone will be talking about Christmas, and you have to understand the optics of it. The optics. You know what optics? You know, when you're driving around on your birthday, you have to look at fucking Christmas lights and Christmas trees and all this.
Oh, no.
It's terrible. When is your birthday again?
All that joy and happiness.
Joy and happiness can kiss my ball bag.
So basically what you're telling me is, let's just get down to the basics of this. You're just basically saying you're jealous of Jesus.
No.
I look at everybody celebrating this guy's birthday. What did he do?
No, I'm not talking about the actual birth of Jesus. I celebrate the birth of Jesus, right?
Well, yeah, I can tell.
Well, I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew cat. Yeah. When is your birthday? It's in the summer. No. Wait a minute. May? No. June? No. April. You're dropping everything. What's
I know.
going
I'm a
on
mess
here?
today.
I got you. You're all kerfuffled.
Kerfuffled. What the hell is that?
Mouse droppings?
There's no mice in here. Damn it.
Oh, you got to put the garbage in front of my station.
Yeah, that's going to kill you, isn't it? All right, I'll put it over here.
Thank
All right. What final answer?
With what? I didn't hear a question.
Yeah, I did.
What was the question? That
Wow.
I'm jealous of Jesus?
No, that was not the question at all. Wow. You asked me when my birthday is, and then you
Oh,
rattled
yes,
off
yes.
like 8 months out of the year.
8 months. Well, you said it was 6 months. 27. Carry the 3. May 1st. And you'd think I'd know you this many years. I have to take out my phone and look at the calendar.
You have, if I'm not mistaken, have rattled it off before. And yeah, and
I know I've known you.
And I'll be
birthday,
honest.
yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm not good with birthdays and dates. So
But
why
you
I
always remember my birthday.
And I don't know why your birthday sticks out to me. But yeah,
I'm going to tell you
remembered it for
why.
years. Okay.
Because you know it's right before Christmas. Oh, wait a minute! It's 10 days before Christmas. It's that fucking Jew cat's birthday.
I'll be, and I swear to you, this is true. I have never said that to myself. Never.
What?
I never used that formula as a way to remember your birthday. Never. On it, swear to you. Why your birthday sticks out to me, I have no idea, but it does. I've always remembered for years. Oh, December 15th is Mike's birthday.
So you know what that makes me gives me a nice feeling.
See that? I just changed your attitude forever.
A little bit.
John Russillo, the reason why you only get one gift is because you were such a miserable kid.
Yo, fuck yourself, motherfucker.
And since the age of 21, your adult life, last year was your only good birthday? I'm going to apologize, but I apologize, but I find that hard to believe.
I know I had a surprise 50th birthday party.
Oh, nice.
But it was all a bunch of I don't want to be. I want to be around nice people that love me for who I am.
So you had
I don't want to be around people that I don't fucking know you. I see you twice a year. Go fuck yourself. I don't want to see you on my 50th birthday. Why are you here?
So somebody threw you a surprise 50th with people you don't like. Or
Yeah.
didn't want to see. Really?
Yeah. Family members, I don't give a flying fuck about these people. They give a fuck. Oh, here's a present. Go fuck yourself. 5 minutes later, well, I don't know why the fuck I'm. They show up, they eat your fucking food that you're paying for, right? They eat, they do their fucking karaoke because it was at a karaoke place, and they're like, I'm out of here. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's no celebration. They came to eat the food. I was fat then. See the fat guy. Happy birthday, asshole. Yeah, you're an asshole too. So fuck you. Give me my little fucking, tie or whatever bullshit present. It was probably a Weight Watchers coupon, probably.
Well, it worked. So you should be happy about that
Yeah,
birthday.
I'm happy.
There it was. That's Droopy Dog right there. You know what? I'm happy. You remember that cartoon?
No. People actually have called me Eeyore.
Yeah, but Eeyore was sad.
Yeah.
He wasn't really mad.
No, he was never mad.
Well, you know what? Droopy
but-
Dog didn't get mad either. He just, all of a sudden, his fist got big and he would just punch somebody.
Yeah, I'm not a violent person.
I can recall 2 occasions where you went to hit me.
Hit you?
Totally making that up.
Oh, I was going to say, what?
I couldn't. I'm the worst at that. I couldn't keep a straight face. Rusciello, does everyone watching realize how miserable Mike is? Please forgive him. Yeah, I'll admit I've never seen anybody react to their birthday like that, especially a surprise
I hate my
party.
birthday. In fact, my ex-wife. You want to hear something funny? I don't care if you do. I'm going to tell you. She told me once, after several years of being together, you know what? I think you should change your birthday.
Well, that's what they did at Christmas. Jesus' birthday is like June or July or something.
What?
Oh yeah, I am dead serious.
Wow,
about
I'm
this.
a lapsed Catholic. I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. His real birthday is like June or July.
So why?
There is a reason, and that I couldn't tell you, but there is some kind
That
of
actually made me more miserable. I said, "Oh, so take the pressure off Christmas and my birthday. You're going to throw me in July, and then I got to worry about 4th of July and other birthday, everything else.
All right, so
and summertime.
You know what? You know what? Let's switch.
Let's switch.
Let's switch our birthdays.
You're not gonna like it.
I don't give a rat's ass.
You don't give a rat's ass about your birthday?
No, it's never been a big deal to me. Even as a kid, I was, my mother would, invite the friends over. We'd have some kind of party, and I'd have fun. But I was never like, the only time I ever said, look, I really want to do something for my birthday was COVID, because everybody's doing those drive-bys.
Yes.
And that was the only way to see people. So I did. I was turning 50, so it was a special birthday. So I did. I did ask for a drive-by. And there were plenty of great people that did that came by and they I got to see them. All right, Sean is here. But that was the only time. No, I'll get it. It's all right. You want to entertain the people by complaining some more?
I do want to ask though, while you're
I'm listening.
hobbling away. Anybody with a birthday near Christmas, please share your experiences with me. I would like to know how you feel. I am not a miserable person. I'm a happy person.
Okay, yeah, take your time.
I just brought your ratings way up.
Why? What'd you do?
Nothing. I
thought the ratings were going to go up yesterday. I thought we were going to go viral yesterday because Rusciello had a stroke while on the phone with us.
What?
Yeah, he was. He was talking. He called in. He was talking to me and Diane, and and Johnny McDonald was here, and he was talking. All of a sudden, he just went and we did. We all just, and then he even said, he goes, "I'm not having a stroke." He goes, "I'm just having trouble speaking." And I was like, and I even said to him, "Can you please have a stroke so we go viral?" But
oh my god.
Yeah, that's the only time on my birthday I asked for a drive-by. And I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't have any negative feelings. It was just never that big of a deal to me.
I'm going to tell you why you never had a negative connotation.
Because it's not near a holiday.
No.
You know what it is? No. It's 12 days after my mother's birthday. And then when I was with Sally, her birthday was 2 days later, and then her son was the next day. So I had to deal with all that competition.
But wait a minute. You know why you don't have a negative connotation about your birthday?
I am kind of competing with Easter, kind of. It has been that late in the year once or twice. Go ahead.
Because you were always made to have a good birthday by your mother. Thank you, Mrs. Walker. You should be thanking your mother.
She wasn't even there half the time. She was drinking. She would disappear for months at a time. I'm totally making all this up.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait, is this the same lady that...
Making all that. No, you're right. My mother. But that's why I asked. Like, I don't. I think almost everybody has a reason to look at their childhood and say oh, I'm screwed up because of this. I'm screwed up because of that. My father split before I was born. I met the man once my whole life. I met the man. Like, we all have our reasons. You know what I mean? So. I mean, just like Sean Kearns, who doesn't know how to get into the studio. What in the world was that?
He was having a little trouble.
First time in this room? What was that?
Using sliding glass doors?
I'm going to stand outside this door for, what if you didn't answer your phone, You're just standing outside this door.
No, I heard you knock. Mike, Sean, Mike.
Hi, Sean.
Mike, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
All right,
how you doing?
Give me a second here to fix the camera.
Thank you for asking me how I'm doing, because do you really care how I'm doing?
It wasn't in my plans.
Sean, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
And again, we all have these issues. When's your birthday?
July 20th.
Oh, see, all right.
See, he's in the perfect spot.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay, why?
Did you find it July, so when you were a kid, all kids, in school, when they're young, they get to, have their little birthday party in their elementary school class. So was that a problem? Are you scarred because you didn't have, get to celebrate your birthday with your friends? You had to celebrate in the summertime?
No, I was relieved because I didn't have any friends. Dude, it was a relief. In middle school, people would decorate each other's lockers. They would put gift wrap on the lockers with bows and shit, right?
Yeah.
And I throughout middle school, I'm like, thank God my birthday is in the summertime, because I would have been the only person without a decorated locker, because nobody would have done it.
I find that hard to believe. Where'd you go to school? Bethpage?
Middle
Yeah.
School.
Oh, you're right. So you didn't get the cupcake day.
No,
You didn't
none of
get
that.
the cupcake day, or no?
No.
It's in your genes. Your father now, and forgive me, I think I've asked you before, but I always forget. What do you? Is it dad and dad, or like what do you call? What's Jason?
Yeah, I just call them both dad.
You just call them both dad. Okay, so, but I don't know the prop. I'm just gonna say both your dads. They were both popular guys in school. Your mom was very popular in school, so it's in your genes. Gerard especially was like, that guy had swagger. He was quick and witty, and he still is. Like, you're telling me, and the three of them knew everybody.
Yeah.
So, you must have carried that over.
Of course, in high school when I developed a personality, but prior to that, I was just this lanky dude that wore like Old Navy every day, and nobody would talk to me. I went to Plain Edge.
Yeah.
In elementary school, then I moved in 5th grade to Bethpage, so I didn't really like know anybody.
Right.
And then I sort of was like kind of like a recluse. I didn't really like talk to anybody.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I tried. I would just sort of like be in that orbit where I would just follow people around that I thought were cool, but they were like, why does this kid keep following us around? We'd go like ice skating at the Bethpage ice rink.
Yeah.
And I would just sort of like follow people, and then I just did that for like 3 entire years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then like 9th grade, I developed a personality, got a girlfriend, had a growth spurt, was like really good at football, and then it all just sort of like.
And then those guys were following you.
And then it just sort of clicked. Yeah, you know. But like, what is deemed successful high school? Like,
well,
you know what I mean?
Well,
It's like,
true. But we're not really talking high school. We're talking birthdays. Mike is complaining that his birthday is just before Christmas, so he's mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be.
I'm not necessarily.
He's mad about it. He's going to be 60 this year, so he's like super, super old. He's old enough to be a grandfather.
I am a grandfather.
Well, that's true. But I said, but his grandfather. So he's just he's complaining about it. He's just complaining, and.
But you're talking about because like back in the day, not now, right?
No, he still hates his birthday. He still
I hate my birthday.
Yeah. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's all dark and negative.
Black is a beautiful color to wear. It highlights my beautiful blue eyes.
No, wear a green shirt to highlight.
I don't want to wear a green fucking shirt.
Why don't you wear the highlighter vest to highlight?
He
eyes?
asked me to wear yellow, so I don't have any. I don't possess any yellow garments. So I brought this.
You have any yellow garments?
No.
I'm surprised. He's a tall, handsome guy. I'm sure he's got an expansive wardrobe.
And it's positive.
No, I wore black all the time. All I wore was like black, like Nike shit. And then I got a girlfriend that like started to dress me up, and now I wear all like neutral colors and shit.
Yeah,
like tan but not yellow. No.
Thanks for the segue, by the way.
The segue
of girlfriends dressing you up.
I know.
That screen is on a delay, so you'll see that probably in about 30 seconds. But it's quite the interesting picture. Now I'm sure it's a Halloween party. So now I think I know where I'm going, what I'm talking about.
What do you? What my
your dress up?
Oh, that's right. That was actually I was headlining a show at Squarehead Brewery. It was,
is that you?
Why do you think I showed it? It's just, what do you think? It's a random picture of a man in a.
Don't know.
What the?
I know it looks a little different. I'm wearing pants now. But,
yes.
So that was a Kelpie thing?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Love
really
Kelpie.
Cool. Yeah, no, she
awesome.
puts on an awesome show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I got some like content where I'm talking about like baby showers and shit like in my set. Mm-hmm. So I thought it'd be funny about like, if there's just like this giant ranting baby complaining about baby showers and whatnot. So that's what I decided to do. Yeah, the diaper was a little tight. It was like cutting off the circulation to my balls.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna wear like this. I got like this shirt from Planned Parenthood. It was like an abortion T-shirt that I was gonna wear as a baby, like this pro-life baby, which is ironic.
Yeah.
I decided to not do it, and then I finally put on the shirt. It's supposed to be one size fits all. This fucking outfit, and I guess it doesn't apply to like fucking oafs like me. So I go to put this T-shirt on, and it's like a belly shirt, right? And I'm like, I don't think people don't want to see that. So then I wore like a shirt underneath, but like I couldn't breathe the entire time. It was brutal, and it was brutal. I still got it in my car. You want me to go throw it on?
Not my thing.
No.
But I appreciate the offer.
All right.
Nothing personal.
Let me know. If you want to let me know on the side when we're not live, if you want me to throw it on, just
You're
let me know.
you're like an unofficial nephew to me, man. I can't do it.
Okay.
Can't do it.
All right. But yeah, I got the bottle. I had the baby bottle. I put some muscle milk in there. But I forgot to clean it out first, so I was like, I don't want to drink. I just didn't drink it. And then I also cheated too because I wrote like all my jokes on the baby bottle, like a little like.
That's pretty smart. Little cheat sheet.
Yeah,
Good
this is my first
idea.
time doing more than like 12 minutes. I did like 22 minutes.
Wow, 22 minutes. How'd that go?
Yeah, it went really well, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, for what it was, it was a really good show. Pretty, it was like I don't know, like maybe like 40 people there, maybe. Perfect.
That's a lot of
perfect crowd
comedians.
size.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Andy was there, right?
Andy was there. Yeah, he was a Dracula. Mm-hmm. His whole set was like as a Dracula. It was really funny. It was really cool.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed the Dracula. He's I mean, there have been times he's practically retired it, and I wish he would do more of it actually.
Yeah.
Wow, so 20? What'd you say? 22 minutes?
Yeah, like 20. Yeah. I was supposed to do like 25 to 30, but I was just sort of just running through my just going off of vibes, And
Do you do crowd work?
I don't do crowd work, which is something that like in that particular show, I had a bunch of people that I knew that were like sitting in the front, so I just didn't. I didn't do it. Typically, I just want to get through my material.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of the times, what I do is I struggle to get everything I want to say within the time frame as it is, so I don't really venture off. But it's something that I do need to start practicing. I don't think it's something that comes natural for me.
No, the reason why I say that is if you were supposed to go 30, if you did crowd control, it would stretch it.
Yeah, it was. I wrote a lot of new jokes, so
Nice.
like before the show. So when that happens with me, like, and I've done crowd work before, of course, but like if I get distracted and then I'm like, okay, what is next? Because it's just like paragraphs. I just write like paragraphs. So it's for me, it's like it's a matter of the most important. Like when I do a show, I'm not nervous about getting on stage. I'm not nervous about performing in front of people. I'm not nervous about my stuff being funny. I'm nervous about remembering everything that I wrote because a lot of the times I'm always just writing new shit before a show. I don't make it easy on myself at all.
Oh, I see.
And so that's really my main focus. So when I start to do things that sort of distract me from that, it runs amok.
So you're telling me even if you were work, do you mind if I say something? Well, it's your program.
Would you just ask the question?
Let's chat. Question. So if say before you go on, you actually have a little pad. Even before you go on doing your set, you'll be writing.
I'm not writing. I'll write.
Be thinking of
it'll
jokes?
all be written. It's on my phone, and then there's been a couple of times where like I'll see something in the crowd that's worth mentioning, like someone like whatever they're wearing or like their costume or whatever, and I'll remember to point it out. But yeah, a lot of the times like right before I go, and this is not a sustainable approach by any means, but like I'll just start reading everything. Like when I get to the show, I've even had shows where I've had my girlfriend drive. Like I'll be in the passenger seat because I need to go over my lines because I had just written the jokes. So yeah, like when I'm like waiting and I'm just sitting around, which I kind of feel bad because then I'm not paying attention to the other people's like sets. But I'm trying to get better at that. But yeah.
Do you try the jokes out on her?
No.
You don't?
No. And I don't really do open mics either, so it's a crapshoot, because I again, a lot of the times, like if I'm writing,
I like that. I like that you don't. He just goes up there and
sometimes I will.
Gives it a shot. I love it.
Yeah, sometimes I will. Like I'll run it by her, but a lot of the times it's like if I'm writing it the day of, and then if I don't, and if she doesn't like it, I'm like, well, fuck, I don't have time to rewrite it, so I'm just gonna, and I don't want that in the back of my head that she doesn't think it's funny, so I'm just gonna go out on stage and say it anyway. Again, if anyone's new to stand up and listening, not the best approach. You want to, because I procrastinate too. It's really not even a matter of like.
I don't know. You know stand up much better than I do. Tony thinks I should try it. I don't think I would be very good at it, but I think stand up comedy. It's just what works for you. Is there actually a methodology to it? Because I've watched stand-ups my whole life, and everyone seems to, obviously everyone's comedy is different and their delivery is different.
So a month or so when you were in here, we had Jackie, the Joke Man, and Peter Bales.
Yeah.
Peter Bales, I think if he was sitting here, I mean, his nickname is the Professor. He's been doing it since the late 70s. I mean, he is, I think on the Long Island scene, everybody views him as the guy. Like, there's nobody higher in the hierarchy to get advice from for the science of comedy.
Right.
I think he would tell you there's some kind of method. There's certain things that have to be done.
Okay.
I mean, Sean's a little different in his approach, but for me, my approach is actually more similar to his. I don't like open mics. I'm not knocking them. They work for plenty of people. It doesn't help me, in my opinion. I like just going up there and see what happens, what rolls. I just don't see open mics as a good gauge to see what works, because most of the time open mics are just other comedians, and they don't laugh at anything. And I'm not saying that as a negative way. I'm just saying that as a fact.
Yeah.
Where you have to be up in front of an audience, even if something works great as at an open mic, in my opinion, doesn't mean it's going to go over well in front of an audience.
No.
So, and I've done that too. And I was hosting in the main room about a year ago, and I tried a new joke that just came to me that day, and I barely got smiles.
Really?
And I as soon as I said it too, I was like, and nobody laughed. And so I said, all right, well, I was trying that on you guys tonight. Now I know it's time to throw it out. And that always saves it. I've seen plenty of guys do that. When you acknowledge and you show that, you kind of break that fourth wall, then you got them back. And and the fact that you're agreeing with them and like they like that. So, I mean, I don't write too much. I don't write as often as Sean does. I'm pretty much still doing the same act I've had since I started.
Mm-hmm.
But I have other ideas. I just haven't polished them up. But I don't know. I don't run my jokes by anybody. I did when I took the class, but that was the last time. But no, I like the idea of just going up there. I'm a big fan of crowd work. I'm a big fan of like even in this show. This show is free form, and I kind of approach comedy the same way, and just see what happens, see where it goes, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and then then you just move on.
Well, I was checking you out on Instagram when I saw that you were going to be on. And
Sean's great, man.
You are very funny.
Thank you.
Thank you. You do good work. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like if I just always want to like have something to say for me, like personally, for like when I'm doing stand up. So it's like if I ever come to a time where I'm like I feel like I don't have anything to say, not even necessarily like a statement, but like just new things to say. I don't know if I would continue doing it. That's just how I operate, as far as like, doing.
Do you worry that like talking about your parents before, like they're very supportive. They come to see you a lot. Mm-hmm. Do you ever worry about like, most of these people have heard this shit before? Or are you changing it up so often that you don't that's not a concern?
I'm changing it up pretty often. Even jokes that I have or done in prior shows, I've tried to rework them. I'm always just trying to rework my jokes.
Yeah.
So that it's always different. But I haven't really, aside from like my parents and my girlfriend, there haven't really been too many recurring customers. A few here and there. But
I think it helps to get recurring customers if the producers know what they're doing. All right, and I'll explain what I mean. So now, you'll see it there in a second. You recently performed in Harlem with Aragona Comedy.
No, that's next week.
Oh, it's November 7th. All right, even better.
That's next Thursday.
We're promoting
there we go.
Another show he's got. Perfect. Now,
who's the producer of Aragona?
John Butera is his name.
Oh, right.
Fat Jay is going to be on that one. Ivory Field's going to be there. A lot of great comedians. And there's the flyer. However, what's with the photo of you?
Yeah, I mean that's a little dated.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
you don't have facial hair. You have hair in your head.
No, yeah.
Are you wearing a hat?
I'm wearing a hat. I probably had a Four Loko in my car right before getting on that stage because this was like 2016. You ever heard of Ron Heron?
I've heard the name. I can't place it though.
So that guy, he was I don't know what he's doing now, but he used to just run a lot of shows out of Dangerfields. This is back when I was kind of like wasn't doing so hot around these parts, so I started going to the city more often.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's not wearing I haven't worn a backwards hat in like 5 years.
Yeah, I mean the rest of the poster.
I had hair, so I didn't need to compensate with the beard. So just a lot of things going on.
Everybody else in this poster has a recent picture.
Yeah.
There's another poster that Buteri used the same picture for with you. Like, what is going on? Do we have to smack John around? What is he? Why is he posting photos of you when you were 12?
I would imagine it's probably time management. I would call it.
I don't buy that.
It's probably already
either.
It's probably already thrown in the template, and
get a new template.
Because here's the thing: people aren't coming to see me because of my face. I think we all know that. So I don't even think it really matters what picture is being used.
All right,
Really? So you really don't think a picture is important?
No, I think a picture is important. I don't think that obviously people that know me know that's an old picture, but people who don't. So I don't really.
But
think
that's
it
the thing. That's exactly my point. Because what if somebody sees you somewhere and they're like, "Oh, that guy was funny." So now a guy like me, I'm trying to promote Saturday. I post that picture. Maybe somebody will see the picture and say, "Oh, I saw that guy last year at that place in South Hempstead. He was funny. Let me go to that show."
Yeah, well, I mean, if to your argument for continuity purposes, he's been using that picture for a long time, so you may as well just keep it. Then
you're gonna have to shave and then grow your hair on the sides back.
Because it's not like someone's gonna show up and be like, "Wait, he's bald," and then leave. Because I have hair in that picture. I don't really.
All right, but now I'm going to go another step with this, Sean Kearns.
Sure.
Because like I said, you and I have a connection, and this makes me mad. So 2 months ago,
I couldn't be mad before, and now you're mad.
I'm talking to Sean. 2 months ago,
can I go home then?
2 months ago, you did a show with Terry McNeely.
Yes.
And I'm showing the poster now. So it sounds like a great show. Terry's on it. Brian Paul, Mandy Jones, Bonnie, some other names I don't recognize. But there's your name.
A little typo.
Oh yeah, where's the A? Right.
Come on, Terry. What the flying fuck is going on here?
I pulled that poster into Canva, and I fixed it myself before posting. Yeah. Sometimes it is what it is. That's not the first time that's happened for sure. Actually, that particular week, I had done a podcast, and the same thing happened, where someone forgot the A in my last name.
Who was it? Is it Winchell?
Yeah, but it's not a big deal.
Come on, Joe. What the?
It's not even. It wasn't even. I don't even think it was Joe. But it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? It's like
it's a big deal to me. Damn it.
I'm not. If I were somebody, maybe. But it's like
you are somebody.
Well, of course, you're doing all of these things to
be somebody,
to grow your name, to grow your audience, and things like that. I doubt nothing. I doubt that's a game changer in my book. Like I just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. At this point, maybe like 5 years ago that would have like bothered me or whatever. But like now I'm just like I'm grateful to be on the show.
How old are you? In your 20s?
32.
You're 32.
It's got to be tough enough doing a show with Terry because he's all full of substances. I couldn't even get through that.
That's putting very nice. That was very nicely put.
Very nicely put.
Because I watched him perform last year.
Who, Terry McNeely? Mm-hmm. He's outrageously funny.
At my fundraiser last year.
Oh, he was there for that?
Yeah.
He was one of the comedians?
Jay?
Yeah. No, he's great. And I'm just busting.
You were supposed to host that.
Yeah, because you picked the night that I'd be away. Fucking moron, cocksucker.
Well,
but
it was getting close to my birthday. That's why.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't it September?
It was October. It was October.
Wow.
No, September.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let me see.
Away from you, Sean.
Let's see.
I like Sean's demeanor, and I'm going to.
Sean's
tell you
awesome,
why.
man.
I'm going to tell you why. He reminds me of a younger self, and can I say?
Oh my God! Just say it. Can I ask you a question?
I know this is your
can
program,
I make
but you know what? Shut your mouth. He's very serious, and I like that. But when he gets on stage, it's different.
Yeah.
Like me, yeah, I like that. You have like kind of like a very stoic demeanor. Like he's sitting there very stoic.
I've been trying to practice better posture.
But posture is very important. But
there we go. You know what you do for posture? You put your thumbs out like Fonzie. That's what I was told. You're supposed to like put your thumb, and then you just drop your arms, and like that's how your posture is supposed to be.
But
cool. This is impossible. I can't.
Would you mind showing that again?
Oh yeah.
So you go, hey,
Hey.
You point your thumbs backwards.
Hey.
And then
backwards.
and then you let go, and then you just drop your arms. And that's how we're supposed to be sitting and standing.
I think I got a cramp.
Right.
No, but you're right.
But I can't
but how
do
do
this
you
all the time.
I always try posture, but you're right. How can you sit like this?
No, I'll do this for 2 seconds, and then
you slump.
Then I'm like
he
this,
slumps all the
without
time.
even
Look at him.
realizing.
I am a sloucher.
It's not good. I'm trying to have better posture, right? Because it's like healthy. It's like healthy.
It's healthy. It's
better for
healthy
the back.
better for your back, even your mental state. Yeah.
Everything. So I saw like they have like these like shoulder straps that you can wear. That like
I've seen that.
Force your back
out, your chest out, your stomach in.
It's almost like a corset of sorts, and then you wear it, and then you know.
Oh, it's like a thing that the 1800s French whores wore.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a man's ear.
A man's ear. A bro.
Bro. That's right.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
All right.
I'm going to read some comments. How about that?
All right.
Hanukkah is 8 nights, and who fucking pissed in Mike's Cheerios this morning? Yeah, Mike's been in a foul mood today.
It's part of my shtick, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I just and since I've known Tony over 20 years, and I just like talking about. You know what pisses me off?
Yeah.
It's my shtick. I'm in a bad mood, and I tell him I went over because I hate my birthday. It's right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I always get gypped. I don't want to drive around on my birthday and have to see Christmas trees and Christmas lights. I don't want to. I'm sorry, it's your program.
It's fine.
It's my shtick.
Right.
But he thinks I should do it because I have great facial reactions, and I see you. Sean has a good face. He's got a good, serious face.
It's symmetrical.
But just your facial expression, you have a good, serious face.
Oh, thank you. But also, it's
I'm
like
a little scared, actually.
My facial features are all they're well proportioned. You know, in relation to the circumference of my head. I've been told.
Because what are you about 6'3"?
Something like that. 6'3 3/4. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know.
No, it's fine. Keep going if you want. Andy's watching. Andy says, was listening on the fly. Sean killed it on Saturday. The baby costume ruled. Freddie T thought Sean was wearing tights. Jote Kumari.
Thank you, Freddie.
I don't know what Jote Kumari says. There's Fremder, a brassiere. What about the fake eyelashes, otherwise known as the cumbrella?
Oh,
come on now. Come on now.
I often get into trouble reading Fremder's comments.
You know who says that? You know who says stuff like that? People that have actually never performed that act. You know what I mean? That's.
Oh, that's a good. That's
yeah.
Good, right.
I yell at Frem to get up on stage so we can throw things at him.
Not bad though. Not the worst. I do like that. I wonder if that was on the fly. If that's been said before.
I'm going to go.
Pretty funny.
I'm going to think he's said it before. That's my guess.
Good.
Do you consider Governor's a hometown gig or?
Yeah. I mean, that's just where I've lived majority of my life. There's nothing up in Westchester currently either. Not that I would even claim Westchester as my home. It's basically just where I'm staying right now.
How many cats you up to?
3.
All right, it's still at 3. All right.
There won't be a fourth.
Well,
there won't be a fourth.
There was a time you said there won't be more than
There's
2.
another cat in our parking garage
Right.
that I do go down. I meander down there and feed her sometimes. But
I thought that one started to come up, no?
that was a different parking garage and a different cat. This was last year in Yonkers. Now we're in Mount Vernon. And there's a new homeless cat, unhoused cat, that is just sort of just picking off pigeons and going wild.
Do you think the cats talk to each other like, hey, I got this one sucker. He loves the homeless cats.
Oh, absolutely. I do.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I've only seen this one orange cat. That's since we moved in March. That just walks around by themselves, just walks around the parking garage. So if I see her, because it's hard to see her sometimes, but if I do see her and I'm going up to my apartment, then I can't, the guilt that I have So I grab a couple of cans, I go downstairs, I just put them out.
Oh, they don't live in your home.
No, I have 3 cats in my apartment.
3.
Then there's a 4th cat that just walks around the parking garage, and I imagine it is Parmigiano Reggiano, rigatoni bolognese,
wow,
and pepperoni pizza. So it's Reggie, Riggy, and Peppy.
Do you have a favorite?
Well, Pep is my what's our cat, but my cat because she's the newest one, and that was the one that my girlfriend had originally found in the parking garage, and then I went down there, and I'm like, we gotta keep this cat.
Yeah.
How do you know the orange cat is a she?
That's just how I.
Oh, that's just you, like a car. Like she runs great.
Right. Yeah. So
It is.
she also, I think this cat has more feminine features than most.
Oh.
Because her paw.
Can you
I'm
get near
making
her?
that up. I don't.
Will she
what-
let you get near her?
No.
No.
But not that I can't really get near the cat anyway, because he might have like cat AIDS or no, that's a real thing, and then like
Feline
flea.
leukemia.
What?
Right.
What?
That's a real thing.
What
and
is
fleas.
Feline leukemia.
Seriously? Cat AIDS and...
Cat AIDS is a real thing.
Feline leukemia.
Like, how is it different from...
Well, feline leukemia.
It sounds cooler.
It does sound cooler, but
Does it?
feline leukemia, if you have a cat with feline leukemia, you can't bring another cat near it.
What, it's contagious to other cats?
Transferable through, because they share water bowls and, litter boxes.
See, these are all reasons not to have cats. Go on.
I was finished.
The same would apply for maybe a stray dog as well. They
Oh,
also
yeah.
have diseases, or a turtle, or whatever you
Renee
find.
is very intelligent.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't even said anything.
Well, we're learning about the cat. We're learning about the feline.
Look, this guy knows cat AIDS. This is a smart guy. He knows cat AIDS. He said AIDS.
Well, yeah, all right.
Autoimmune deficiency syndrome.
Ooh. Wow.
So he didn't say anything about it. He just said the words.
You hear a pin drop in here. I was like,
Yeah, you
shocked,
did.
you guys.
Yes, you did. You
He
got
knows.
it.
You shut
I know
the room
acronyms.
down.
Hey, you have to understand, me and your parents are Hicksville. I mean, we're not educated people.
Yeah. No,
So-
I can't.
You must run circles around your parents because, we have no idea because we're Hicksville people.
No, I mean, it depends. It depends. If we're talking, like, geopolitics, I think I have the upper edge. But then if we're talking, like, fucking the pistons on the trunk of my Nissan, then, my dad's really, got me there. So,
Although your mother, correct me if I'm wrong, and why I would even have this, I have no idea. But didn't she graduate a year early?
I don't know. I have no.
Come on. You don't know that?
I wasn't around yet. So,
I'm pretty sure she was a year behind me, but she's in unless it was a mistake, but I think she's in my yearbook for graduating. I think.
I don't know.
Unless maybe I'm dreaming. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm getting this from.
She made me sign an NDA to not talk about her academics.
Oh, is that right?
Her academics, yeah.
Oh, and her academics.
Is that Joe Malonis?
That is correct.
What is that? Is that a comedian calendar?
Yes.
I gotta get on that.
No, you don't.
Why?
No, you don't. Jen Snortland put that together.
Okay.
Jen Snortland?
That's her name. Stop. That's her name.
Oh, I didn't say a word.
Calm down. She put together a Long Island comedian calendar to benefit. It's a special needs school that her kid goes to. Or actually, I'm not sure if her kid might have aged out at this point, but obviously that was a year ago.
You said the kid had AIDS?
Aged out.
Oh, aged out. I'm sorry.
My goodness.
It's my bad ear. Bombs,
Snortland, that was the name of my of the college that I went to, Cortland. They called it Snortland.
For different.
You know what I mean?
Do you get it there?
Yeah.
That's a lie. I didn't actually go there. I went to the community college next door because I couldn't. I was too stupid.
Oh, so you were like Rudy Rudiger.
It's exactly. You know what? That's exactly. And I was trying to get on the Cortland football team. So I took a weight gainer and I ate bacon every morning and like macaroni and cheese. I gained like 50 pounds.
Nice.
Go to the Cortland football coach with my transcript. He's like, "Are you fucking stupid?" I had like a 1.9. They're like, "We can't
Oh crap!
Like you gained the weight, but you didn't. Like your grades are bad." And then I'm like, okay. And then I just went.
What position did you play, Sean?
In high school, I was lineman. So like pretty much any position, both sides. 'Cause I went to Bethpage, pretty small school. So I was defensive end, and then I played pretty much any position on the offensive line.
You're a big dude.
Yeah.
Aside from center, so yeah. So then I didn't go to college to play football, and then I regretted it like the second I went my freshman year. So then I tried going to Cortland to play, and then it just didn't work out. But everything happens for a reason. Not to get too poetic in here.
It's all right. I mean? We've done it. We've talked about a lot of your personal stuff and your struggles and your battles and how well you've made it. And now I just saw a video recently of you performing here, actually, and you said 2 years sober. Is that?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was longer too.
That was an aged video.
Oh, okay.
Quality video is hard to come by. Stand-up videos. So I even people message me like, "Oh, I thought you."
Yeah, that's exactly what went through my head.
That was just a chance I had to take in order for the sake of content. So no, I'm coming up on 33 months. So that was back in February.
For you, Sean.
Thank you. That was back that was at Broadway. That little clip there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Either way, that's great stuff.
Yeah, well, you look great, so it's working.
Thank you.
Whatever you're doing.
Thank you.
Very happy for you.
And then, so doing a show like Winchell's, I mean, the name of the show is Millennial Stoner.
Yeah.
Like, is it like? Does he make people like smoke?
No. No.
Or do you smell it when you walk into the studio? Oh, all right.
No.
Because I would go beat him up for you.
No, I'm sure if if you were having a guest on that also smoked weed, maybe they would. I don't know. But I don't really like. Even if let's say I did go and Joe was like smoking weed, which he wasn't. It wouldn't bother me at all. Like that type of stuff doesn't bother me. Or if someone were drinking it, that doesn't bother me.
Oh, so you don't feel any of the temptations?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, well,
no.
Yeah, you've been through some shit. So
but I'm totally good.
So
like even like at the comedy clubs or anything, nothing really phases me. So, but no, he doesn't. So everyone that I've come across thus far has been like super respectful about that. Even though I haven't even tried setting any boundaries, I think people just respect it, and that's been my experience since getting back into it. But yeah,
getting back into comedy.
You're right. Getting back into comedy.
Just wanted to be clear on that.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Joe's a super cool guy. That is the name of the podcast, but doesn't apply when I'm there.
And I'll be honest too, just in life in general, because I think I can count on one hand how many times I drank in high school, and I really same thing since count on five on one hand how many times I've drank.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had an issue with that either, and I don't see, like, nobody's ever said anything. Actually, one time my whole life I've had one guy say, "I don't trust anybody that doesn't drink," and this guy was a dick to me.
People have said that to me, yes.
But it's only the one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't drink either.
No, a couple of people have said that to me in my life.
But do you ever feel that people, like, when you're around, like, all of a sudden go on their best behavior? Or do you feel that they feel some kind of awkwardness? I've never noticed that, and I don't think anybody's changed anything around me. But you hear about those types of things all the time.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
People who make comments like that, I mean, I think there's the term like misery loves company.
Yeah.
So right. I do think that people that have the thought of maybe having a drinking problem has crossed their minds at one point or another.
Oh, sure.
And then when someone is actually sober around them, I think it makes them uncomfortable in that sort of way rather than the other way around. I used to be like that back when I was like drinking, and I didn't understand why someone else wouldn't drink, because that was my entire personality.
Right.
And so there was even like this one person that they were like, "Oh, I'm going to AA." I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "Oh," what I said, I'm like, "You're leaving the party early." That's what I told them back in the day. And like looking back on it now, that's like a really like not great thing to say to someone. And like everyone that I've come across where I say they go, "Oh, that's great," But if like someone said that to me back when I was drinking, I would have been like, "Good," I'd be like, "What are we doing? What are you doing?"
That's I smoke cigarettes, and I'm trying to quit, but my whole life people say, you really should quit, and I say I'm not a quitter.
Right.
Right.
That's another term. You know what I think in general? I think people just need to like mind their own business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Just like I think we all have enough things we need to worry about in our own personal lives.
We do.
But yeah, no, I really haven't had any like
I think
issues
he's trying
at
to tell
all.
us to stop asking these questions. That's what I think he's trying to say.
No, I don't mind it.
Come on, I'm teasing.
Yeah, well, I just did Winchell's podcast, and I sort of went into like a whole fucking diatribe about like my time in LA. And
I used that word before.
You did.
This is a smart young man.
Oh,
a
absolutely.
room full of educated gentlemen. Room right now.
2 out of 3 anyway.
Yeah.
And you did it in here too. You're living with the nuns and all that. That was something. That's
wow.
Oh yeah, it was. I
was feeding nuns, all that weird shit.
Quite the story there.
Yeah.
Was that part of the process?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Where I went, at least, it was that
Yeah.
was.
But you're living upstate with your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. I'm 10 minutes from the fucking Bronx Zoo. It's like not.
Oh,
right.
So it's,
So you're not
but it's
even
it's
upstate,
Westchester.
yeah.
It's Lower Westchester.
Let me ask you this in regards to drinking. Do the Giants make you want to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, you're a Giants fan.
They used to make like that used to be not like a trigger, but that would stoke emotion in me where I'm like, oh, this is bullshit, you know. Now I turned them off. Monday night.
Really?
I don't blame you.
What was the final? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either, but I know they lost.
I've come to the conclusion that, and I'm never going to stick to this because every year I say I'm going to stop watching them. It never happens. But I would much rather do something productive in that 3.5 hour time span than waste my time watching them, right? So it's like, even if they win now at this point, because now at this point, if they win, if they lose, it's bad. If they win, it's bad. They keep doing this bullshit where if they win, it's going to be bad because now we're going to get a bad draft pick. Once you're out of playoff contention so early, that's like what's at least what I think about. You know, it's like, okay, now we're just gonna fuck ourselves. We're gonna go 7-9, 7-10.
Yeah.
Get like the 12th draft pick, not be able to get another quarterback, and we're just gonna keep doing this perpetual cycle.
Geez. Yeah,
so I'm done. I would much rather spend my time. Literally napping on the floor would be more productive than watching the Giants.
Now, I was just yesterday. Johnny McDonald was in here.
Okay.
He's doing the show with you on Saturday.
Yes.
And he's a big sports guy. So we were talking about, I had mentioned that I personally think that hockey is now I'm a baseball nut. It's my favorite sport, and I can watch baseball. I'm not one of those people that think baseball is boring. I love every second of baseball. Having said that, I think hockey is the most exciting sport to watch, especially if you're there. I mean, it's constant action. The guys constant, but even the crowds, like they're so energetic.
I agree.
Would that be having said what you just said about the Giants? Would you still going to a game, actually being there? Does that help you at all? Like, does it matter if they win or not? Because football is such a fun atmosphere, or no? I find football to be because you got the whole tailgate thing going. Like, it's such a party.
I've been to
atmosphere.
I've been to 2 games this year.
Right.
It's not. I'll tell you this: if I had to sit through 9 innings of baseball, I wouldn't drink. I would kill myself.
Come on.
Oh, really?
Bro, I'm watching the game last night.
Yeah.
And
are you a Yankee fan?
No, I can't. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Why are the games so long? Why are they? Okay.
You can say the same with football, especially towards the end of the game. All the timeouts and stuff. Like, come on.
They're so dramatic. Every time they go to their at bat, you would think they're defusing a bomb. They're like, gotta do this.
That's true.
They're like, I need a second. I need to just swing the bat.
There's concentration. You got to figure out what pitch is coming in.
They swing every 5 minutes, and then they hit the ball. It goes backwards, or it goes into the stands, and that goes on for like 12 minutes before someone either gets out or gets on base.
Okay, one pass, and now it's like, especially if there's a timeout. Now it's like, all right.
So the pitcher's got to rub his foot in the dirt. He's got to do that. He's got to breathe heavily.
I'm sorry, but I bet you Sean and I could agree about football. Hockey absolutely is best live, right?
Yeah.
But football, why it takes so long? Yeah, you throw a pass every play is different,
right?
Because sports imitates life, right?
Don't get deep on me. Just
I'm
get
not
to the
getting
point.
Deep. It's very intricate, just like life. You're doing a show with two people. You have to come together, just like in sports. You have a huddle, and this is what our play is. You can't do it alone. You can't do it alone.
There's no I in team.
There's no I in team.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. Can you get across the goal line by yourself?
No.
Against, another team? You can't do it. You need a team.
Okay.
Just like in life. You can't do it yourself. That's
I'm not disputing anything you just said, but
don't you touch me.
But what was the point there? Were you saying football's better, more exciting than baseball?
In my no, I love baseball.
Yeah,
but I love baseball live at Yankee Stadium or Citi Field.
See, because everything you just said, in my opinion, goes the same for baseball. You have to figure out what pitch to throw, where to throw it to get this guy out. The guy up at bat, it's figure out what's he going to throw me.
Dude,
how am I going to swing?
The one guy you throw it, the other guy swings it. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going.
Well, they do have a pitch count. Is it 30 seconds?
Yes.
That's way too long. It should be 5 seconds.
No, it's I'm sorry, it's not. Is it 30?
Is it 45?
No, it's Jeez, I'm drawing a blank. Maybe there's 30 or 20. I thought.
You know when you're
forget
having a
now.
catch, with somebody,
Yeah.
maybe like your
Yeah,
son or
you
something.
just throw it back and
you
forth.
throw them the ball, they catch it, they throw it back. Let's do that with pitching. The catcher pitches it, you throw it to the pitcher.
Would
he
you say
catches
that-
it, he throws it just a little bit harder back.
Would you say that to a quarterback? Just throw the ball. No, you figure out where the guy is
You're
going.
just
where to
swinging
throw-
an object though with
football,
you're
No,
doing a
that's,
whole
but
play.
you're not.
Living
You're not.
things.
You want to make sure. You want to know what pitch is coming so you can hit it. You want to swing a certain way so that you can get the ball to go a
That's
certain
too
direction.
much. That's too much. You just got to throw the ball forward, and then you swing the bat
That's too
forward.
much.
And then here's the thing: every time you hit a foul ball, I saw a guy hit like a foul ball 7 times in a row.
Right,
You should be penalized.
No, so,
the bat gets smaller
that's-
every time you hit a ball.
That's
until
funny.
Until you're holding a golf club.
But that's
at
the
end.
strategy. Let me keep fouling it off until I get the pitch I want. Let this guy keep pitching so he wears off, so he gets tired, so he throws a pitch that I can drive out of the park.
You know what else is a strategy? When you ever seen Bob Ross paint a painting?
Yeah.
Their strategy, you sit there for 3.5 hours, like watching him paint a tree.
Well, that's why he's
a happy tree.
That's it. Watching, you know what? Baseball should be. I'm surprised it's not like popular in Europe. Okay, because I just got back from Europe.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how France was. Yeah.
Okay, everyone moved at a glacial pace. No one's in a rush. There's absolutely no hustle whatsoever
Europe's
involved.
unbelievable, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
But not if you're in a rush, which
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't. But
Yeah.
like you're just automatically like in a rush, like when
Right.
you're in New York.
Yeah.
These people, it's like even just like at the supermarket, they're like, nah, like on the fucking
It's true.
conveyor belt thing. No one has anywhere to go. They don't work. No one has anywhere to be. They're already like, it's crazy. Baseball should go to Europe, where everyone just sits around. They drink a little cappuccino. The baseball player can just the whole time. Everyone's just standing around doing absolutely nothing. And they bring soccer over here. I know it's already over here, but then they're running around. They're basically just exercising for 3.5 hours. These soccer players.
It's just cardio.
It's
yeah.
just cardio.
Yeah.
It's cardio.
I think.
But
on
the
a green
fans
field.
are little, like,
Nuts.
too nuts. They're,
Whoa,
but, like,
yeah,
scary
soccer
nuts.
Fans, yeah. Football.
Yeah.
Well, they're real football. It's really.
Well, what? Yeah.
If I watch
soccer.
someone not score for 3 hours, I'm gonna lose my shit too. I'm gonna go and beat the
Oh
shit
my
out of
God.
someone in the parking lot.
1-0. Oh,
What are we?
God.
What are we like? Why is the field so big? They clearly have
It's
issues
huge.
scoring. Let's make it a little bit easier. Double the size of the goal. Make the field in half. Cut the field in half. What's the worst that's gonna happen? They're gonna score goals. That's what are we doing?
All right, so
Field
let's.
is
So
huge.
should we do the same in comedy? Because there's so many people that think they're comedians.
No, we should be able to throw objects. Like, you see like in the cartoons. No, we should like actually be able to throw objects at comedians. That's
I
what
like
we.
it.
This is great.
This
I
because you
like
know
it.
why? Because then you can also, if you're on stage and you're dodging them, that's if you're not being entertaining. At least there's then a chance where you can be entertaining by either getting hit with the object, or you.
Like dodgeball. Yeah.
So
Right,
what
exactly.
he's saying, when you walk in, they should give you like a little bag of just soft little balls. That's not going to hurt anyone. You know,
Or
like the joke-
tomatoes.
Or the microphone should be like a slight taser, where you're holding it, and then if you like aren't doing well, you get like assaulted with a shock.
So you get a little zap.
Like when you go to press down on that joking pen.
Yeah.
So you're holding the mic, and then at any point in time, you're trying to do a punchline,
you get
it's
a
not
little-
working, and then
That's hysterical. Zip.
that's entertainment. All these other things, no, it's not entertainment.
People will think you have epilepsy, but it,
So screw Butera. These are the comedy competitions you should put together.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Like a sports comedy-esque type competition.
Yeah. I mean, you will run circles around Kill Tony in no time.
I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I don't.
what you work a regular job?
No, I work from home. It takes me about 3 hours a day. I don't have the time because I don't know how to manage my time. There's plenty of time.
'Cause you're
I just
watching
don't know
baseball.
what to do with it.
Because he's watching baseball.
Right. I was watching it like try to fall asleep last night. That's why it was on the TV. But then you hear all the fucking people trying to like pulling balls out of the baseball.
What in
mitt.
the world? Did you see
They're all
that?
animals.
Oh yeah, with Mookie Betts.
What in the world was that? I'm sorry, but those guys, all right, those guys are assholes, and they
Yeah,
make
they are
baseball
assholes.
look
That
bad.
guy's been punished enough because his picture's all over the internet with his 12 chins.
He deserves every second of
Oh,
it.
the guy.
And that stupid face he was making. If you watch it in slow motion,
Oh,
the
yeah.
stupid face he's making as he's trying to open it.
That's punishment enough, man. I appreciate the
he
effort.
deserves it.
I mean, if I'm at the Giants game and Tyreek Hill goes to catch a pass, if I had the opportunity to knock it out of his hands, I'm gonna do, because I walk the walk. All right, I don't just like cheer for a team. I do everything I can to help them. So that guy, I appreciate the effort.
So, as a Giants fan, what, you've like attacked other quarterbacks or something?
If there was an opportunity, if it presented itself.
If Pat Mahomes walked in here right now,
I would kick
attack
his
him?
kneecap in the other
I
way.
can't stand Patrick Mahomes. I'm so
Really?
fucking
I would
sick
give
and
him a laryngectomy
They lick
immediately.
everybody licks and kisses his ass. I'm so tired. Aren't you tired?
Could
of
you
him?
imagine there's 90 seconds left, the Chiefs are playing, Pat Mahomes goes, there's like the clock's ticking, right? You got to score, they're down by 4, and then he's like, hold on, I need a second. And then he's like touching his fucking helmet. And he's shaking it off. He's taking he's taking the bat.
That's what his father did.
You can't do that.
That's
you gotta
right, his
snap
father,
the
yeah.
ball. You got to snap the ball and score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that in baseball. Take a little bathroom break. You do a little 2-minute meditation.
What about Keith Hernandez?
And then you
Remember
hop
he
on
used
the
to smoke
plate.
cigarettes in the dugout.
Yeah,
Remember
he got
that?
caught. No, I'm going to disagree.
But I
Pat
agree with
Mahomes,
you,
when in between plays, he's looking at all of his TV commercials and he's talking to everybody.
No,
and
he's setting up the next play.
what do you think the
But
guy
you
is doing?
sit-
That's up at bat. He's getting himself
sit
set
on
up
the
for the
bench
next
for
pitch.
you sit on the bench for like 45 minutes before you're at bat. You could literally write an essay. You could apply for a job. You could fucking start a new Instagram account, and then when you get up to grab the bat, be ready to bat. Be ready. You grab the bat, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, I need another 10 seconds, dude. You've just been sitting down the whole time. You've been knitting. You've been crocheting.
He
what are
might
you
be
doing?
a little young. Remember Nomar Garciaparra?
Of course.
Remember he would after every pitch he would put the bat up. He would redo his gloves.
Yeah, you got to redo the gloves.
Well, no, but they put a stop to that. They put a stop to that. That's why there's the timer now.
Still
to
too
put a
long.
stop to stuff.
You should be in that box. Your feet can't leave that little box. That's what they should.
Or
make.
you get tased.
Right.
If you step out.
That's it.
There's a guy over there. You step out of the box. Zzz.
All right, let's read some comments and then it's time to actually get out of here. Mike loves cats. He would feed them all the time, says John Rusiello. Fremder, don't mess with the Freminum. I don't need to write shit down. What? If you have a cat that is an outdoor cat, then you didn't really have a cat. Nice shirt. You guys look like a broken traffic light. Yeah, kind of.
What does that mean?
I think I would say you look more like. Wait, hold on. Were you guys trying to match today? Is that what? Is
No,
that why
2 weeks ago he goes, you always wear black. I always wear dark colors. So he goes, 3 weeks ago he says, next week I want you to wear white, which I did. I wore a white jacket. And he goes, this week, meaning today, I want you to wear something yellow. I just didn't wear it. I brought it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Are you you're on the show often?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Oh,
yeah.
And speaking of which, yeah, we need this man here more often as well.
Oh yeah,
he has a job though, so it's tough. I get
funny.
it.
I could come down more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get here?
I had to drive to Jersey first, so it took like an hour and 10, but only because I was near like the Meadowlands.
Ugh.
I know.
Yeah, yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
John Rosillo says this guy is great. Very nice.
That is very nice.
That is very nice.
It is. You have a great demeanor.
Well,
Sean. You're funny.
Wow, that made my day.
Well, then, if you like Sean, come down Saturday. The Clash of the Boroughs, Staten Island and Astoria, Queens. Mike Pachetti and friends. Mike is hosting. Johnny McDonald, Sean Kearns, Courtney Otera, and making his official comedy debut, Andrew Farella. And headlining is the one and only prick, New York funny man, Greg Criticos. That's going to be a fun show. So come on down. That's this Saturday. Go to govs.com to make your reservations. Also, on the Governor's stage this weekend, Pete Coriali will be in the main club this weekend.
Ooh, nice.
So maybe I've met Pete, but have you ever met him?
No.
All right. Jiaying Summers will be here this weekend. What?
I don't want to say that out loud.
I don't even know what you just said.
He said I didn't find him funny.
Oh.
Thank you, Sean.
Really?
You have a hearing problem?
What? Who are you talking about? Sean? Oh.
I don't want to say it because I know he's like.
Well, I know, but you just said it.
No,
Yeah, but-
technically I said it.
I know, but then he just said the name too. So
Oh, right.
I'm sorry.
It's live.
the
but that's why I
opinions and
whispered
expressions, the opinions and stuff expressed by Michael Kaplan is not the official representation of Gov's Comedy
like
We
Club
live in a
podcast.
free country.
Oh, like
right?
the Island of Garbage comment?
Exactly like the Island of Garbage comment. I thought he was kind of funny, to be honest with you.
I thought this was a democratic country. Am I not allowed to like or dislike whoever or think funny or not funny?
You can do it, just not on this in this room.
In this room?
This is 1937 Germany.
Well, some people saying that comedy was just not appropriate for that setting. He said, we talked about it yesterday, if he was here and he said that stuff, people would be laughing their asses off. I'm personally of the school of pretty much everything is up for grabs, and you don't really mean it. You're just making a joke.
Yeah.
And I don't understand this whole thing. I'm offended. What does that even mean?
It's
like, now what?
I don't think at a political rally it was appropriate.
I think it was a missed opportunity. He should have, if he said Long Island, that would have been very funny because he was in New York.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. And he wouldn't have gotten any flack from it
I don't
either.
think there would have been any flack for it either.
Nothing.
No, you're absolutely right about that.
Tony, call me. Missed opportunity.
Don't call him because he's putting together a comedy contest that's going to kick your ass, Tony.
Yeah, maybe I'll start a podcast in here.
Oh, let's do it in here.
What do you think?
We can zap people. If you don't enjoy your guests, you zap them.
Right. Well, I had a podcast idea called Small Stools, or it's where we just sit on like super small stools. But I don't think that wouldn't work in here. That wouldn't work in here.
Why not?
Because they got the whole table. Because then we have to like move it's like a whole to do.
I would move these chairs to get you a small stool.
Could probably do it like in the corner over here.
See what he's wearing on his feet?
Oh, is he wearing hokas?
He's wearing hokas.
That's because I have 2 torn hip labrums. Why? What do you?
We're all wearing hokas.
I've been wearing
Hoka gang. I mean, it's a no-brainer. What are we talking about? It's the best sneaker. I'm like walking on clouds.
Those are nice.
It's true.
Yeah, it is. It's like a firm cloud.
It's unbelievable.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like it underneath my bowl bag. Sorry.
Zach Nichols' podcast is here this weekend. Joey Avery, Mick Thomas, just some of the names you'll see on the governor's stage this weekend. Go to govs.com, make your reservation. And don't forget as well, if I can find the graphic, December 13th, Gov's Comedy Club podcast presents Mike Picchetti and Friends with the Evil Twins of Comedy. Mark Riccadonna and Don Jameson. That's going to be a fun one. And I'm getting some time on that one as well. And there's going to be a Q&A after. And we said to Mark, all right, a Q&A. Well, just you and Jameson. He said, no, everybody. I'm like, okay, nobody's going to ask me anything. December 21st, Knockem Did Comedy performing at McGuire's in Bohemia. Speaking of Jersey, if anybody's going to be in Jersey this weekend, no, sorry, not this weekend, November 15th, the Triple M Fest, MMM Fest, music, movies, and mic drop. So there'll be some comedy, there'll be some bands playing, and there'll be some short films playing. Me and Don Sill have a short film playing.
Oh, you do that now.
That's going to be fun because we weren't on camera before you jerk. LAO is playing in November for anybody that's going to be in Europe in November. And December 27th, go see David Clark at Westbury Music Fair. And last but not least, Hershey and the Keegs, Best of Long Island. Go vote for them for Best Podcast. You had a good time. Did you go to more than just France, or you went like all over Europe?
Portugal, France, Stockholm.
Very nice. You had a good time?
Yes.
Nice.
That's great. Good for you.
Amazing.
Very nice.
I lived in Germany for 3 years. I
Really?
love Europe, yeah.
How many cats did you feed there?
Dude, we saw like no cats.
You don't see stray cats.
My girlfriend was like, "Where are all the cats?" And I'm like, I knew in like the back of my head, I'm like, they definitely like kill them off. Like I didn't want to say that because then she would have gotten upset, but like in the back of my head that entire time, I'm like, they're probably poisoning. Like, there was no cats.
They're in the stew.
You know, now because I was just in England in August, and now you got me thinking. I don't think I saw any cats.
You don't see.
I didn't even realize that.
And see any. Well, you don't really see stray dogs here, but there's definitely stray cats here for sure. There was,
right.
In Portugal, all 3 countries, I didn't see one stray cat.
Wow, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I was in the cities too, so
yeah.
Like, you know.
Wow. All right. Thank you, pal. Good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Thank you for having me.
I'll see you Saturday. And yes, we got. I think I say this every time you're here, but I would love to do this more often.
Yeah,
Always have a good time when you're in
Let's circle
town.
back to this at a later date.
Okay,
you know?
we'll do. And thank you, pal.
Shut up.
Next Wednesday, you're here, right?
Yeah, what am I going to be?
All right, well, I just want to make sure.
Unless I'm dead.
Because Tuesday I'm not here. I'm taking off Tuesday, and I...
Oh, you got to do that thing Tuesday.
Right. But which I'm not
yes.
saying, but I'm going to talk about it on Wednesday after it's done.
Right.
So I would,
Right.
yeah. So it'd be nice to be able to talk about that with you. So, all right. What's today? Wednesday. Circling the Drain here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast tonight at 7:00, and then Coffee with the Dog tomorrow morning at 9, and then me and Frank will be here tomorrow with our musical guest. And I don't know if there's anything on tomorrow night. We'll find out. I'll let you know. All right. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thank you again, gentlemen. And we'll see you guys later.